The community of Hopkins is still mourning the death of a 4-year-old boy with autism. It was just a week ago that Wise Muhammad was found in Minnehaha Creek, about 500 yards from the apartment complex where he lives with his family. He was first reported missing the day before.
A volunteer search party, multiple agencies combed through the area for nearly 24 hours. Advocates say that children with autism are 160 times more likely to drown compared to other kids. Shaletta Brundage is taking action. She is a mom of 4, and 3 of her children have autism, and she's here now to talk more about it. Shaletta, thanks for joining us today. This one obviously really resonated with you.
Yeah, I've got 3 kids on the spectrum, like you said, and my 9-year-old son, Daniel, is a wanderer. We were sitting in church, just praising the Lord at fellowship, and I raised my hands up, and he was gone. Took out running, headed down 4th Street toward Dowling. A very busy 4-lane highway, and everybody in the church ran behind him to catch him, and he's young and fast. We're old and slow, and the only way we caught him is that he stopped. And so what I need people to understand is that parents who have kids with autism, this is a constant. We are always one blink away from an Amber Alert, so we can't pee with the door closed. Sometimes I spent weeks without taking a shower or a bath until somebody came over to give me a break, because just that one moment where you do not have your eyes on your child, they can get away.
Yeah. And so let's go back to last week with this little boy, right? You hear the story and this hits you and you're like, I get it. I've been there. I've seen this. But then you took action. I mean, you went down to the fire department. You wanted to help.
I did. I went down to Hopkins, talked to the chief of police, the fire department, some of the rescue workers. And I said, you know, I've got a safety solution that's simple and it's more affordable than building a fence. What we did to keep our kids safe was we found these interior combination locks on Amazon. We put them on the doors, all the exterior doors leading out to the garage or the basement or the sliding glass or the front door. And so my children cannot get out of that door unless they have that 4 to 10-digit code. Now, there's a lot of combination locks, but they're all to the exterior. So when you walk up to your house, you press the button and the door opens. Well, this is the only one that I found that has combination locks on the inside. And so I tell you, it has been a game changer. And the only place that I could find them was on Amazon. So I went on Amazon and I bought about 12, 13 of them. They're about 30 to 50 bucks a piece, right? And then I realized there were so many families in Hopkins that wanted these locks on their doors because it's a lot cheaper than the $5,000, $10,000 fence.
Yeah.
But still, $50 is a lot for some families. So I called up the people at Amazon and I said, listen, I'm going to bring you some Tahitian treats. We're going to have a meeting. We're going to have a talk, and y'all going to have to give me some locks. And so they got together. Scott Soroka, who used to be here at Channel 5, worked with me as a reporter, is now at Amazon. He mobilized and galvanized his team, and they've got dozens of locks. So tomorrow from 1 to 3 at Hopkins City Hall, any of the families who live in Hopkins and outside of that area, if you're in the metro and you want one of these interior locks because you have a child with autism who wanders and you don't want them to get away, especially it's summertime, y'all. Schedules are off. Meet me there and I'll have a free lock to give you.
Tell me about the water connection, because I didn't know that with this little boy, that we were learning that when he went missing, that children with autism tend to
Girl, let me tell you something. You know, we got this RV from Camping World, and so we go camping, and we're in this place, and my son Daniel, who wanders, he was running to this water, and we were like, what is going on? And so that's when we found out children with autism are drawn to water. And so people who don't know, they say, well, why can't you just teach him to swim? Take him to swim. Well, listen, if he can't say his name, if he can't talk, if he can't follow simple commands, if he can't make eye contact, at this point in his autism journey, it is impossible to teach him to swim. And so that's what I need people to understand. When you say, just teach him to swim, you can't teach him to swim because you can't even teach him the alphabets. You can't teach him the names, right? You can't teach him their body parts. So swimming is way down the line. And so when we moved back to the Twin Cities, because, you know, we were here, I worked at Hubbard, we left a while, we came back, we had to tell the realtors, please find us a place that's not near a body of water, because we don't want our child to get out. We don't want to have to run them down the street, and God forbid we don't want to see them floating in a creek somewhere.
There is a there's been some discussion, particularly in the Somali community, about education for people. You know, aside from the locks, which is a great effort, and it's but a bigger picture push to try to be able to create some education and, you know, ultimately be able to help some of these families deal with autistic children. It's as you well know, it's a very, very challenging thing.
Okay, and let me tell you what's happening, guys. Autism is seen as something little white boys get. So that black and brown and immigrant children, they don't necessarily get a diagnosis at first, they get disciplined. Also, here's another thing, pour on top of that, people in communities of color and immigrants, they don't want what they call a label put on our kids.
Oh.
So when we find out that the child has special needs like autism, we go into hiding, right? We go down in a hole. We just pray and hope it gets better because there's a shame or stigma attached to that. And so we don't go and get the diagnosis, right? Because we don't want the label. We say, all right, we already black, we already Somali, we already Hispanic, we already Hmong. Then we put autism on there. That's one more mark against our child. But what I keep telling parents is, listen, you get the label, then you get the services. Because the insurance won't pay for the speech therapy unless you have the diagnosis.
Yep.
And so people say, well, how are your kids doing so well? It's because when they were 2 years old and I saw a problem, I got a diagnosis, I got therapy, I got medication, I got whatever I needed. So by the time my kids got to kindergarten, they were doing good.
So how do you break that cycle, right?
Education,
with the parents.
being on this show, because I'm telling you right now, somebody is watching this and their grandson is flapping his hands, or he's spinning around in circles, or he's not making eye contact, or he's not potty trained. And they say, oh, everything will be fine. When he gets to school, he'll be okay. No, he won't. Go get him tested. But in communities of color, it's so hard because they don't want that label. And then this is the problem I run into. They see my kids doing well. So when the kid is 7, 8, 9, and they can't control the differences anymore, they come to me and want me to do an exorcism. Well, Shaletta, can you just fix him and make him good like your kids? No, because I told you when he was 2 years old and he was still in the pamper and he wouldn't eat solid foods or give you eye contact, there was a problem. We've got to get on this early.
Let me ask you this. What kind of services are available? What kind of services have
Girl,
you
let
seen
me tell
that
you
can
something.
help kids with autism?
I tell the governor and lieutenant governor all the time, they need to be talking more about all the stuff that the state of Minnesota provides. When I found out my 3 kids have autism, I was living in Texas. I moved back to Minnesota where I have no family and no friends in this age group with small children so that I could access the services that Minnesota has available. We're talking about paid parent program where they will literally pay you to stay home to take care of your kids. We're talking about the wait lists are shorter. We're talking about county, state, and school resources that you can't find anywhere else in the country. Every single week, I run into parents who come here from other parts of the country because they've seen my children's story. They can't find that in their state. So they move here from New Mexico, Louisiana, Alabama, and Texas to get access to the services that we have here in Minnesota. There's no place else in the country like it, I'm telling you.
Wow.
Well, Shaletta, thanks for stopping by today, and thanks for doing this. And hopefully, some people are here, out there in TV land, heard you and are motivated to try to get help. So.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll come down tomorrow.
Amen.
Yeah,
Come
Hopkins.
tomorrow.
So thank you, Shaletta. We do have details about tomorrow's event and fundraiser set up to help families at minnesotalive.com.